Hello lovely people, I hope you're having a great day today. I come to you with my May wrap-up. Overall, I did quite well considering that I was really busy. First book that I finished was Crossing Qalandiya, Exchanges Across the Israeli-Palestinian Divide by Daniela, Norris and Shireen Anabtawi. And I have done a full review of this book, which I will link down below. And there's not much more to say than this other than I gave it 5 stars on Goodreads. Second book that I finished in May was Read by Sanae Rokuya, and it's by June Press. This is a one-shot, so there is only one volume, and it has a flap jacket. I didn't even know that mangas could have flap jackets. This book is also slightly bigger than the mangas that I'm usually used to. For comparison's sake, this is the third book that I finished in May, and they go like this. So yeah. Anyway, this book is a shonen manga, whatever, is a shonen ai. That means that it has a gay focus, a relationship between two males. I will probably do a review of this because this I enjoy. I found this from a bid on eBay UK, and also the other one and another few. I didn't think that I would win so many, and the shop owner was awesome enough. She combined postage for me, gave me a receipt for everything, and so I ended up paying more postage, of course, than these because I won them, I believe. I don't know, they were less than a sterling each, and these are in fabulous conditions. So I will leave her shop down below in case she has more mangas. She has different types of mangas, so I think I will do a different review because this requires definitely another whole video. And it's also a young adult, it's 16 plus, but it's not explicit, there's no sex in it, it's not yaoi, it's shonenai. I also felt that there should have been more because this was so brilliant. It's about this prince that abducts and then his father dies, but he does not want the power of the throne. There's an assassin engaged by a minister to kill him. Only this assassin is not who he seems to be. They make friends, and I like it basically. The third book that I read was also one of the books that I won from the bid, and it was the one that I was looking most forward to, and it's Black Knight Volume 1 by Tsuguri, and it's by Blue Press, another press which I knew of but I had forgotten. I mean, for being the most, I think I build up my hype, but it really pressed my buttons in the wrong way. I used to like some stuff, but I don't anymore. I have built an intolerance for them. For example, this book contains May-September relationships are fine, but it's a young guy, and then they admit with an older one, and they admit to each other they love each other, and then instant love, and then admit to each other after the first few weeks, whatever, and then instantly have sex. I mean, it's his first time, I assume, and that's probably not how things go. Had they been older, I would have accepted it in the sense that, yeah, stuff happens, but no, it rubbed me the wrong way. And the fact that I forgot their names, but this one, the prince, this one is the Black Knight that is going to protect him because they were in the same academy, because the prince needed to learn how to fight. But he depends on this one so much. He has strength. In the manga, it is shown that he has strength. Maybe it's because it's the first volume, but he depends too much on the other one. I'm sorry. What I did like, however, there is like mentions of Ireland. I think it takes place in Ireland. Yes. So their names are Zeke O'Brien and Chris. The prince is called Chris. And I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars, whereas I gave Red 5 stars. I could probably, I was even considering giving it 2. I don't give low ratings easily because I enjoy most stuff, but yeah, maybe I will pick up the second volume and see if I like it. The fourth book that I read was another graphic novel, this time not a manga but an actual graphic novel, and you may have seen my review of it. It was Blue is the Warmest Color by Julie Maroh. These are my notes of it. I have given the copy back to my friend. It was actually, I forgot to mention in my review, I had been meaning to read it for a while, but on Goodreads there's a group and that was their read of the month. I read it, so yeah, I gave it 5 out of 5, and there's a review of it. I shouldn't speak more of it. Then I finished actually Darkness of Morning by Samantha Boyette, which is the second in the Guardian of Morning series, and I had a proof copy of it. I gave it, I believe, 4 out of 5. I need to put a review up on this channel. The thing is, I don't have a lot of time, that's why it's not there yet. But I have put my review on Goodreads and Amazon. I liked it. It definitely was more violent than the first one, and there's like a lot of, it's a lot more adventurous. But the thing is, one of the characters, it was supposed to be like that, I know, but she got on my nerves a lot. That's why I gave it 4 out of 5 star. Something which I wanted to say is that there were a couple of mistakes in the book. And that's fine because Samantha Boyette is an independent author. And I mean, we can't expect them to be perfect. We should see their plot more than the mistakes. I mean, there can be 100 mistakes. But if you spot 1 or 2 or 3 mistakes, what I suggest is contact the author directly. Maybe they can get it edited, and especially if it's an ebook, because this is only as an ebook, they can fix it. So and one else after you read it the right way, because we should contribute and help out independent authors so that they write more, because we may enjoy their writing more. After that, I mean, I had started to dwindle a bit. I started reading Love in the Time of Cholera, but I'm only 1 chapter in. However, a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, she did her thesis. She studies art and design as a pop-up comic book. And there's only one, so it's not on Goodreads, and it's called, basically it was a retelling of the uh, Anderson, I believe, version. I read it really quickly because she had to interview me, but I would really like to read it again. Apart from that, it was really cool. There were all these boxes you can slide. There were 3 places where like a whole scenery folded out in front of you, and it was printed on cardboard, and it's a comic. It was really funny because she has like a geeky sort of humor, and I have the same sort of humor, so I was like, okay, I like that all the time. And it was really thick, and I wish it could be printed. After that, I finished Boethius, The Consolation of Philosophy, which is an ancient Roman philosophy text. It's only 114 pages, but it's really strong. five books in one, and the books have small chapters, I believe from 6 to up to 12. A lot of ancient philosophers like Confucius, who else? Marcus Aurelius,
The
they
Snow
had
Queen.
this idea of writing different books in one and writing really small, like the Confucius, it has different paragraphs and they're all a chapter each. Probably because of their content. I would have died if this was just, say, five chapters, but those five books. The divisions do help, I have to say. I'll have a review of this maybe sometime in July or August once my mark for this one is up. Something which I really wanted to say is that I hate when Goodreads has a different page count from this one. Especially since I'm sure that to make it up to 200 something, because even with the end notes and with the index, it would be 171 pages. And Goodreads has something like 200 something, so I'm pretty sure they also included the explanatory notes in the beginning. I mean, Goodreads should have something that allows it to say the whole page count, but also the page count of the actual text, because the actual text is only 114 pages. So if you read 30 pages out of 114, that's a lot. But from 200 and something pages, that's not actually a lot. And it gives the wrong impression on the bar of the pages read. So just that. I hope that's it. If you have exams like me, I want to give you a big hug and a big good luck. And try not to stress too much, but if you study more, if you stress, then stress a lot. For now, that's it. See you next week. Bye.